All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect and hopeful elect, pushing this word, this gospel, this good news, all right, in all truth and in sincerity. Those who are risking their life and livelihood in so doing. Shalom to the women and children who watch, who learn from these videos as well. All right. So, I was exploring the DEI. All right. The DEI is diversity, equity, and inclusion. All right. So, uh, here's the thing with DEI, all right? DEI was in place, supposedly, okay? DEI was supposedly in place during the period of the jump shot, all right? Um, it was supposed to be in place, okay? Now, during the time of the jump shot, all right, it was mandated. Okay, there was a mandate that was given. Now, uh, now I was only able to kind of go in, not I haven't been able to dig too deep into this word mandate. All right, but because I wanted to see the separation between a mandate and an executive order. Okay, and what I'm from my little bit of looking into it, okay, a mandate, by the way that it was used by the Dems, okay, because this is how things go. All right, the Dems, okay, no, and this is leading. This is how quick the MOTB can go into place. All right, because I'm researching as well these drones. All right, and so you know, AI and drones, they're all on the same system, all right, of 5G, in which we know that when the MOTB is implemented, when they push the MOTB, they're going to do so very fast, very forceful, okay? They're going to be aggressive with the push for the MOTB. All right, whether you starve, whether your children are forced to starve, okay, it's not going to make them any difference. Whether your children become ill and too ill, and people around you become too ill to operate, all right, to function, and you need certain medications. You see the retail apocalypse is upon us. All right. Walgreens, CVS, they've closed their doors. They've emptied their shelves ahead of time. All right. Ahead of time. Everything that most of you Jakes get, you get it via Temu, AliExpress, or Amazon. Okay. Even now, Jake is crying foul. Our people are crying foul with Walmart over the DEI. But our people are retarded, man. And that's why they're called black people. All right. With the DEI, all right, the DEI is, they're supposed to have representation from all, minority, from all groups of people. There should be, Edomites, there should be Jakes there, at the table, all right, at a job, at a company. And then with that, okay, you have the equity, meaning that all sides are treated and have their voices heard. Okay, but when it comes to Jake, they put in a coon, they put in a tool, all right, Boule member or whatever. Okay, that's what they do with Jake. Okay, because a real man of the Lord is not going to come to the table, all right, with Esau. All right, it's it's no coming, it's no joining, coming to the table. All right. When it comes to Esau, you pretty much need to be answering our demands. All right. You need to be complying with our demands. All right. Whatsoever we demand, that should be what you are complying with. Okay, which shows you that these people who are in authority, all right, presidents, so on and so forth, all right, they are, they're wicked rulers. Okay, they're wicked rulers, and they won't turn from their wickedness. All right, so this is an AI overview. It says a mandate is a requirement or policy that's similar to a law, but it's often created by an executive branch and doesn't go through the same legislative process. Mandates can be enforced in the same way as laws. A mandate is usually created by an executive branch, like a president, governor, okay, while a law is passed by the legislative branch. Enforcement. Mandates can be enforced by law enforcement. Okay? And so, again, so what does this mean? From that point right there, whenever the executive branch seeks to put something in play, to push something, they always use an example that was on the books in order to be able to have that power. They use an example, all right, that's on the books. Okay? And so when it comes to, and I hope you're following along, all right? I hope I haven't lost you. So, and when it comes to the MOTB, the mark of the beast being implemented, being pushed, they can always say that a mandate was used in the same manner, okay, for the jump shot, okay? And so the reason that they would want to mandate this new thing that they're doing, all right, the MOTB, is they can say it's for safety. Remember, uh AI is connected with all 5G networks, okay? So getting you chipped with the MOTB puts you in the network. Now they could use the drones to find you. Uh, you know, they're gonna, make it, in the way that they're gonna sell and market it to people, okay, would be like it's man's best friend, okay? It's going to actually be like it's man's best friend. You can see where your spouse is, okay? You can see where your children are, okay? You can lock on to a drone and it could give you, right there, okay? See, mandates are often used to address urgent issues like a pandemic. All right, and so that was something that was just added new. All right, I don't know what does that mean? What is that? Is a man? See, this is just something new. All right, just for that issue alone. Okay, penalties, examples, a mask mandate. All right, so let me get a scripture. There is a document that on the Lord court of appellate cases decision. See, so when they get ready to push this MOTB, they're just gonna go to these courts, okay? And so people are talking about these executive orders that DJ Trump has. He hasn't even went into his mandate bag yet, okay? He haven't even dug into his mandate bag yet, okay? This is Psalms 120. Says, I call on the Lord in my distress, and he answers me. Save me, Lord, from lying lips and from deceitful tongues. And that's Esau, all right? All of these words, executive orders, mandates, this and that, okay? It's all lying lips and a deceitful tongue, okay? These, words in English, okay? They hold you down because it's a deceitful tongue, all right? What will he do to you? And what more besides you, deceitful tongue, all right? He will punish you with a warrior's sharp arrows, all right? And that's what's going to happen to Esau, all right? Those missiles are going to launch, all right? As soon as he goes to push the MOTB, those missiles are going to launch. All right. And the one in particular is the Satan. All right. I believe that's the name of it. He will punish you with a warrior's sharp arrows, with burning coals of the broom bush. Broom bush. Woe to me that I dwell in Meshach, that I live among the tents of Kedar. Too long have I lived among those who hate peace, and Esau hates peace. All right. So reading on. Woe to me that I dwell in Meshach, that I live among the tents of Kedar. All right. And that's among these heathens, Esau. All right. Too long have I lived, all right, among those who hate peace. So Esau hates peace, all right? He hates peace. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war, okay? And so, you know, that's why they come at our videos. Um, that's why when it comes to the DEI, you come with the argument that, whatever they're trying to push, okay, you can't and you don't participate in it, all right? And their response is not one of inclusion. So that's why the DEI is false, okay? It's fake, okay? Or, okay, because it was in work while the Democrats were in office. They didn't recognize it. They didn't use the DEI. All right. That's why people were fired from their jobs, and these people are lawyers and they know all of this, man. They know this, and they know what it will lead to. They know the possibilities of the things that it can and will lead to. All right. Remember, John Kerry. All right. uh, Senator John Kerry, he told that Supreme Court judge, you will rule on whether or not people have the right or the ability, okay, to be forced to do things against uh, their beliefs. And remember, Dr. Fauci said, you know, ideological bullshit. Okay? He called it ideological bullshit. So, get prepared, man. Get prepared. Um, a lot of you Israelite groups, all right, you're not looking at this, you're not looking at this, you're looking at this thing one dimensional. You're not looking at it, multi-dimensional, multi-dimensions, all right, and how they're going to come with this, all right. Let's see. Uh-oh. So, mandate here, an authoritative command. Okay? So when they say that you have to take that MOTB, all right, they're coming with an authoritative command, all right? And as you saw, they could use law enforcement, military, any means necessary in order to make you take it. And then they can avoid uh, all legal obstacles because it was already or purposely, okay, in my opinion, used under the Biden administration with the you dig from 19. All right, you know what I mean. All right. So an authoritative command, especially a formal order from a superior court or official to an inferior one, because he told Judge Roberts that he was going to have to rule on this. Very same thing. I know this is a boring video. It's boring that I have to do this shit my damn self. All right. But it's the spirit that makes me do it. All right. And we're not here to entertain you. These are warnings to not only to you, all right, but to Esau as well, all right? Because, we're going into, the drones and, the gig is up, okay? All right, and this is Ezekiel 33 and 9 NIV, all right? This is the NIV version. It says, but if you do warn the wicked person to turn from their ways and they do not do so, they will die for their sin, though you yourself will be saved. All right. And so that's the meaning. So that's the purpose of these videos. All right. And then, we get this information. All right. An order or commission granted by the League of Nations, okay, to a member nation for the establishment of a responsible government, okay, over a forming German colony or other conquered territories, all right? NWO, all right? That's the New World Order, okay? Mandating, mandatory, order, make something mandatory, order, New World Order, okay? Even though I said though, even though this guy Trump said that the NWO was dead, okay, we're going to see about that, okay, we're going to see. So, Lord willing, you see that, hey, these people are talking with a lying tongue, all right? People are crying foul about the DEI right now, but during the time period of the jump shot, all right, no one was crying foul, okay? Especially you Jakes. It was targeted. They targeted you Jakes, you so-called Negroes first, okay? And then you Hispanics and Native Americans. But you Negroes were specifically targeted, okay? Because their thing is to break, keep you oppressed, okay? That's how they furthered the oppression, okay? A mandate. Who did it affect? It affected you, If you didn't take the thing, they didn't compensate you for that. Okay, you weren't compensated for the time that you didn't take it. It was a government's mandate. All right, they didn't compensate you that for that, man. So I lost a lot. Which I didn't give a shit. I wasn't gonna take it. Just like when they come with the next thing, we're not going to take it. But now they have the foresight as we do. Okay, so they know how they're gonna come and try to put pressure. They're constantly seeing how they're going to put pressure on the people. To take the MOTB. Okay, you see a lot of Israelites, the fake ass Israelite groups. Okay, a lot of them, they took it. Okay, people they say that they're warriors. Oh, we warriors, no homo, whatever they say. Their motto is no sissy or no coward or whatever. All right, but they took it and they advised their members to take it, and other Israelites they did as well. And you even had Israelites who took it. All right, the jump shot. So, um, these are some of those dark, you know, sentences and speeches on the left hand side. All right, some of that those spells. All right, this, magic that this devil is using. When should you use mandate? A mandate from a leader is a command you can't refuse. But the kind of personal command is but that kind of personal command is rarely the meaning of mandate today. Much more common are connected with institutions. Thus, the Clean Air Act was a mandate from Congress to clean up air pollution. And since mandate is also a verb, we could say instead that the Clean Air Act mandated new restrictions on air pollution. Elections are often interpreted as mandates from the public for certain kinds of action. But since a politician is not just a symbol of certain policies, but also an individual who might happen to have an awfully nice smile, it can be risky to interpret most elections as mandating anything at all. Okay. License, empowerment, called decree, unrighteous decree. Okay, ordain, dictate. Okay, order. Okay. So this goes into mandating. You can, but this says Karen Tumulty Time, 19 May 2003. Says not the least of the governor's problems are the new mandates being put on them by Washington, by a president who was once one of their own. Okay. Let's see. Royal mandates must be obeyed. Royal mandates. So, some more examples of okay, here it goes. Now, considered a Trump loyalist, Noem has been praised by conservatives for her record as governor, which includes vocally opposing mask and other era measures. All right. See, they didn't go into the fact that it was, the president, okay, mandated, okay, that you do take the jump shot. All right. So anyway, with that being said, Lord willing, we edify till next time. Shalom.